Hi guys, and welcome to Red Devils United. This is the press conference of Ruben Amarim. Ruben Amarim asked about Dominic Calvert-Lewin's form and if he's considered going for him in the summer. We have our targets and we will try to escalate our targets. Was in for him in the summer. Leeds got him. He's doing well for Leeds, in my opinion. Leeds won't sell him yet anywhere. He looks happy there, so why should he even move to any club? Never mind the us or thingy. He looks happy there. Keep him there. Leeds not going to get relegated, so he's not really getting injuries. So leave him at Leeds. We can focus on trying to get that Champions League spot and go for a proper experienced striker. Yes, he'd be Premier League proven player. I get that. But so will Watkins there with Mateta. Harry Kane, he's played there. Not saying we're going to talk to him for Harry Kane or anything, but I'm just saying like that. Who else can you say? No one really, like, apart from the players as I said. Like, for Premier League proven anyway. I mean, you could go for Danny Welbeck again, see if he will come back. But even that, he looks happy at Brighton. And Brighton's doing quite okay. So yeah. So on that one, kinda we don't need him. We don't want him. Club like United should be going in for the bigger players and actually get the squad better. Amram asked about needing specialists in his 3-4-3. I don't want to talk about that. I'm just focused on the Leeds game. This is what kind of annoys me. Every press conference there is, they're always questioning him about his formation, his system. There's nothing wrong with his system and our formation. We don't have the players for it. Simple as. He's not been backed in the summer. He hasn't been backed in the summer. And obviously, he just been left there to fail. Like the owners have made it like the way it is, made a toxic towards him, like fans wanting him out and stuff, but they want to admit that they've done it wrong because that he's their guy. They would know what his style of play and everything is before we even got him in 2 years ago. Was it 2 years? Yeah, 2 years ago. So they will know everything, but banging on about him changing his system to change the way he is and stuff, it's just pathetic. It's just wrong. It really is. It really is wrong. And this is what goes with this one as well. Reporter, when Amaranth's up to his question about formation, that's interesting. It's not like you're not wanting to talk about it. Amaranth, yeah. Reporter, do you regret saying it? Maybe. Amaranth, no. But I don't want to talk about that. Reporter, I'm going to try one more time. Looking at those comments, it's a little bit mystifying why you would say that a year in that you only just realise has something changed with regards to the budget or what you've been told, or did Jason Wilcox maybe speak to you? I don't want to talk about that, but thought you were smart, very smart. So, like I said, what do they expect him to say? Even if he did speak to Jason Wilcox, is that not between them? Like, he doesn't want to put out false hope to the fans, maybe. Like, oh yeah, this is going to happen, or this thing is, so the fans can get, oh, we're doing this, we're doing that, and then it doesn't happen. So I kind of respect him for that. The reporter needs to chill out about these questions. Like, it's January now. You could be going for a midfielder or two, depending on who goes. We have to see what happens. Like I said, we have to see what happens tomorrow for tomorrow's game. A pre-match is on, so I'll go and watch that. But yeah, they should calm down and think about these system information changes. Like, he's not going to change his system. Why should he? That's who he is. And we knew that when we appointed him. If we didn't want that kind of manager, then why appoint him in the first place? Just appoint another 4-3-3 manager and stick to our identity of that, because we always played 4-3-3 anyway. Near enough. Like, we all knew the pros and cons about him coming in with this system. We already said when he got appointed, it's not going to work. It's not going to work because he hasn't got the players, which he hasn't. So that you either back him properly and get him the right style of players for his system, or you sack him. And but even if we did sack him, can't say us backing the new manager either, whoever it is. We never back our managers, and no wonder they fail. And no wonder we're not fighting for the big trophies. Amran on if he should have taken more risk. The first thing you spoke about, we are creating and scoring more than most of the teams. That is a point. We understand the team better than anyone. Sometimes you have the supporters on your decisions. Sometimes you do what you think, and sometimes it's hard for them to understand. But I know when I look at the pitch, I can see which player is tired, which player is struggling. One on one, I just try to protect the team. It depends what risk you want to take. Like, does you start the game 4-3-3 and then switch it to 3-4-3, or start the game with 3-4-3 then switch to 4-3-3? It depends. You should take more risk, yeah, I get that. But can he though? With the squad he's got, like, if he changes the formation and takes off a player who's actually playing well, who's doing it, then it goes tits up. Then people will get on him. Oh, he shouldn't have done this, he shouldn't have done that. So whatever he does, sometimes he can't win. Like, he has tried and changed it, tried thingy, but people goes, why is he not playing? Why is he not, like, if we switch it to 4-3-3, everyone back from injury and AFCON, and he played Lamans, Delort, or Maswawa, Delit, Martinez, Doggy or Shaw, depending on who you do though. For now, Shaw, and then you made Casemiro, Manu, Bruno, and then Mbim on the right, Kuno on the left, Seshko on the striking. You would go like, why is Ahmad not playing? Or why is Avon not playing? Or something, but he's changed the start, he's changed the game, he's taking a risk. But I think he can't win with whatever he does. Like, you put Pep in that team, well, managing, you will do similar what Ruben's doing. We won't see any difference in the squad because we don't have the team and squad to do stuff. I mean, I think there is one team, Arsenal, that has scored more than us. We create a lot. We have more shots than anyone. So if you have something here completely different to last season, it's the way we attack. We need to improve the way I defend. Yeah, Arsenal is the only team got more goals than we have. We've improved our attack. Yeah, massively. It's not. I don't think it's the defence. It's the midfield. Because everything's cutting through the midfield. The opposition's taking advantage of our midfield. The midfield ain't good enough. Ain't good enough. Our defence is a lot better. But it's that midfield. We could sort that midfield out. I'm telling you now, there'd be a lack of shots against us. But we will stop the opposition. There'll be obviously when you go against City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, maybe you might get they will have a lot of shots, but like teams where we should be winning, there'd be less shots of them. Because if it was that midfield would be sorted out and be good. But until you do that, and you're asking too much from the defence, then obviously sometimes defence will do a mistake because they try to cover in what midfield did, and then it's 1-on-1 with keeper, and then sometimes Lemons can get caught, and sometimes it's not Lemons' fault. It's just a mess. It's a mess. Until we could sort that midfield out, this will all happen. I'm on a patchy form can be attituded to a lack of squad depth. I don't want to talk about that because it sounds like an excuse. It was bad luck to lose Ahmad, Brian, and Bruno. They had more creation in the opportunities than the rest of the team. If we lose the three of them at the same time, any team in the world will struggle. And then Mount. Yes, I agree because you can't. You could go, oh, I lost that game because Bruno's injured. Bruno's half gone. Ahmad's at half gone. And yeah, you can say it's and say like Dillick's injured, Maguire's injured. We've got it's an excuse. And instead of going or a loss because of brilliant play from an opposition player or thinking like you could lose a game and it's like credit to the team who played if like if Leeds go on and win tomorrow because of brilliance from their team, like they could pass around, they could do good passing and move, break gaps into us, and then like Calvert-Lewin could score. Brilliant team performance from them. Like there's so many things you could get lost because of Bruno weren't there or it's not. It's the team isn't. The squad isn't good enough. We don't have. We all know we don't have the squad depth and that. So obviously we can't keep going. Oh, it's because of that. This. Which I agree with. Then obviously they have a last mile as well. But I agree with Aaron there. Any team would struggle. Like if you look at, like if you take for City wise, if you take Haaland, Foden, Doku, Rodri, Donnarumma, Diaz, that team will struggle. That team will struggle. Same with Arsenal. If you take off if they lost Saka, Rice, Odegaard, Eze, Madueke, Jokeres, I don't know, it's 50-50 with him, he's not really a thing anyway. Gabriel Saliba, Raya, they're all missing. Arsenal will struggle. Liverpool take away play like Salah, Gakpo, Ekatika, McAllister, Van Dijk's overrated, so I won't see him. I said Robinson for left back. Like you've seen when you have Kirker, when you seen when they play Kirkers, and then you play Robinson, you can see the difference in how they could go. Like I said, you could like teams will struggle. Like oh yeah, Amarim on the absence of Ahmad and Bumo and Bruno, just focusing on three guys we have. Holiday to you have holiday to these guys correct most of the chances for us. If you lose not one but all three at the same time, of course you're gonna struggle. And then if you put set pieces into that, who takes them? I'm Brian and Bruno. It's getting closer to have these three players, but it's important to understand why we struggled in the last three games in terms of creation and quality. Yeah, them three guys brings quality and threat, attacking threat and creation. We're missing that, but we can't always think like the team's good enough to beat like the Wolves without them. We were the best side in Villa, but we lost, and we didn't have. And Bruno went off at half time, and Ahmad Abuma didn't play that. So you still got good enough team to go out there and perform and get a result without them three players. But it's just how we play. Like we just sometimes we play with lack of confidence, lack of urgency. Like we could start the game well, build up good play. The amount of shots we missed. Like look at the Wolves game, the amount of chances we missed. Same with Bournemouth, same with other teams without them in. We missed a lot of chances. Like, so you can't just go on and say them three players are. What about Delete at back, Maguire at back? You can't just say that. Mount is another attacking threat. You can't just keep going on about that. We knew about the AFCON in summer, so if that's the case, then why didn't we go out and splash the cash on areas that we should have and make sure we're good when they go to AFCON or injuries like players like Bruno and stuff? We didn't. It's weird. It's weird. I'm only if he expects replacement to come in this month. Should a player leave? Guys, we already spoke about that. If you look at the squad, I think it's impossible for someone to leave, but they need to talk to Jason Wilcox. It's just the same questions in a way, in my opinion. Like different press conference, different same questions but in different contexts. Like I'm sure he got asked this in one of his last press conference. What do you expect him to say? Oh, Zirkle's going and we're getting Cole Palmer. Like you can't really say that because that's just giving false hope to fans. Because obviously Cole Palmer won't come. But that was just an example. Oh yeah, we're getting replaced the bidding for Bellingham. and he's going Jude Bellingham. Like, you can't really say anything like that. Like, we just have to wait and see. The rumours are Dirks is going, Manu's could be going, and there's rumours are we're going in for midfielders, the likes of Ruben Neves, Conor Gallagher, Henderson, Walton. I know they're not, I don't think they will be January ones, but there is players that have been linked with Balibo. You can't really go out and saying look at Palace when Glasner was asked about Brennan Johnson if he was going. He was like, he turned it down straight away. He didn't want to give people thingy because he was going. He knew Johnson was signing because I think the next day he signed for him. That's that press conference. So it was like he could say, oh, like I said, he could say, Menu's gone, got Gallagher, and then someone might hijack that and we don't get Gallagher. You know what I mean? So it's like, you can't really say much. I'm on needing investment in other areas. We could be better with the squad we have when defending, not suffering goals like we did in the last minute of the first half against Wolves. That can change the dynamic of the game. We are scoring more because we have different characteristics that help us be more creative. We don't need any more attackers, in my opinion. Maybe a better striker. Number 10, we've got enough of them. Wing backs, we need better wing backs. Both flanks. Well, then again, I'm alright. It's the left side we need. And then I just think we need another right centre back and another keeper to challenge Lemons. And then take it from there. But I get what he's saying. We are scoring more, but like I said before in another part of it, the goals, because our midfield's shy, they're cutting through our midfield like knife through butter. And then our defenders are like kind of doing two jobs, trying to stop them coming through the midfield, but then also doing their job in defending. And sometimes it costs them. So we desperately need a midfielder. Desperately. Don't know how many, but we desperately need it. If you look at the defending, it's not just defenders, it's defending as a team, it's the urgency. I know we could be better in that department without any investment. Your defenders you look at, we've got, but what about if one of them goes, like Maguire? We need to buy a replacement. Our defenders are what? Dillett, Maguire, Martinez, Shaw, Dorgu, Delot, even if I've not said him, Euro. So we've got 8 defenders, maybe more, not named anymore. But are they really, is every defender what I've named really good enough? I think 2, maybe 3, maybe 4. I think Delip, Martinez, Avon and Euro for me. Delop's part on, in my opinion. Shaw's gone. Dorgu, he's got good moments, but then he also has his worst moments. But he's only young, so yeah. Maguire, I think he's past it. I mean, he needs to go. I need a club like us. We need to let him go, and then we can shuffle it. We could go out there and buy some new defenders, good enough defenders for his system. I think Delete and Martinez, Delete centre back, centre back, Martinez left centre back, and we need a good right centre back. In a way, I don't think you're good enough for that spot, but he could be a backup. We could buy another good enough right centre back, but Euro could be good enough. He even could be the centre back. You could keep Shaw as a backup, but then would you let him go and buy another good enough to challenge Martinez? Because if Martinez gets injured, then we've got a good enough there to replace him. But I think apart from the cams, I think everywhere needs investment in and looking into. Maybe you could get another cam if Xerxes goes, bring in another cam, but then you just need to look out at Mount, in my opinion, or you just keep Mount in there. Like I said, if Kuna gets injured or Mbumo or something, then if Mount gets injured, you got another guy there. It's one of them. Well, in 9 minutes we're going to officially say it's match day, but that's what I've got time for. Hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully we get the 3 points tomorrow. Like I said, I've done a pre-match, so I'll watch that, and I will see you maybe tomorrow in my post-match. I will see you in the next one. If you enjoyed that, smash a like, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, let you know I'm coming live or recording a video. I've uploaded a video, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheerio.